Henry McClure live. Am I live yet? Oh man, I just got a call from a friend of mine wanting to know a bunch of questions about College Hill. Hey, I've heard this, I heard that. Spencer Duncan's got a big hit piece out on you. And you know something? Spencer isn't even worth worrying about today. I'm telling you. I feel sorry for him. The other day, a poignant question came to me, and I think I even talked about it. Would you do College Hill again? Yes, I'd do it again. It was a good project. It was right in the middle of Topeka. Um, it's for the college. We took the college, uh, Jerry Farley and Tom Ellis gave me the housing study. And I read the housing study and I said, wow, this justifies College Hill. And I took College Hill to an investor and they said, man, we'll do the deal. At the time, Doug Compton, Bill Newsom, Steve Roth, and Bob Chase, they were the largest uh, student housing owners in Lawrence and Manhattan. I mean, these guys, they're on a roll. And back in the day, before the Big Short, we were able to sign a $25 million loan personally. And, I'm not going to, I can sit here and say everything negative that happened to me because, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. But, right now, I'm not going to live it again. But I'm going to tell you, I would do it all again because it was good for the city of Topeka. The city council voted for the deal. The city council used the full faith and credit of the city to sign the TIF bonds. And back then, it was a terrible place. College Hill was not it was not an oasis in the middle of town. And everybody got behind College Hill. The neighbors came out in droves. We created a defendable wall to protect everything from the west. And I personally tried to push east and was stymied by the Planning Commission and stymied by Topeka. So would I do it all again? Yeah. But you know something? We're not done with College Hill today. If you go to the very north of our property, it's supposed to go all the way to Huntoon. And what's even more interesting, it's been pointed out that the housing study, whoever did it, probably some big consultant, but there's a housing study that says this is exactly where you should be doing housing development. So if you don't know what the Big Short is, it's only the largest banking crisis we've had in my lifetime. There's some walking around that the Depression was a little bit worse. But with all the banks that failed, we redid all the loans. But listen to this. The reason why the TIF bonds had a shortfall is because of the loss in the value. The value dropped in Topeka. The value dropped across the board in real estate due to the Big Short. Now, commercial loans didn't cause the Big Short, but the housing bubble, all of the loans that were made, subprime loans. So it wasn't that College Hill was a bad idea, and wasn't executed appropriately. I mean, I could point out that Bill Fiander and Karen Hiller said that a bark park was economic development. And they put a bark park right by a pizza restaurant that I owned. And hey, Spencer, you want me to bring up everything to do? If we're going to go that deep into the past, you want me to bring up what it's like to be in business with your brother? How would you like that? So, take that. And I'll tell you, that's why I don't want to be in business with you as an elected official. I don't want to be, because I know what it's like. I can't fathom that anybody even voted for you. But you're trying to bring up College Hill, so let me try to educate you about value in real estate. So if anybody could have predicted The Big Short, well, none of us would have done the project. So, yeah, I'm proud of what I did with College Hill because I had the ability to get somebody to loan me $25 million to do the project. I was proud enough that guys like Neil Dobler helped get us the $4.5 million in public infrastructure. Thank you, Neil Dobler. Thank you, Karen Hiller, for your vote. Talk to Jerry Farley. College Hill on paper was a great project. Putting a bark park there was not a good idea. And there's some other things. I mean, we can just go back to Jerry Morgan, and the Johnny on the job. The city of Topeka cost us a lot of money for some of the things that they did in decisions. But I still appreciate the city of Topeka standing behind College Hill because it was good for the university. It's still good for the university, and it's paying a lot of money today in real estate taxes. And the shortfalls of College Hill are way beyond what the city ever knew it was going to be and what the private sector ever knew it was going to be. So thank you for bringing up College Hill. And hey, one other thing. If you've got any more questions, you know where the Glass Houses Studios are? They're on 29th Street. See my sign out there? My door's always open. Well, or you can make an appointment. I'll come unlock the door. You know what I'm saying. But how sad it is to try to make College Hill a negative. If you ever had an original idea that anybody would loan you $25 million, let me hear it. All right, Henry McClure Live, making things happen.